I played competitive sports my whole life, so I'm kind of aware of...
But Hasan, you're gonna fight me.
I'm going to force this situation on you.
You're gonna fight me, son.
But what's your main beef with him?
He's the guy on the left, that's like the alpha male on the left. Why not be able to back it up with actual violence?
Hasan, you have the chance to beat up a Nazi. I don't blame Hasan. Sam is a big boy. Like, he would just punch me once, and then my head would explode.
Do you think Dr. Mike would box on a card with Sam Hyde?
I've been boxing for 10 years, ever since my mom passed away.
This is some new stuff.
Just protect your knuckles. Oh, Sam Hyde's getting nerve damage in his hands.
It's just a massive business risk.
Can I kill you? Please let me kill you.
We got Harley from Epic Mealtime, but listen, I talked to Harley and he said that he wants to fight Sam Hyde.
If Epic Mealtime offered me $1 million, I'm down. I'm game. Let's go.
I have a kinesiology background, so I'm able to kind of like...
She was guiding me the whole time, you know, tell me what to eat, when to eat.
The boxing world has been kicking off lately, with Sam Hyde trying to get on the Creator Clash card. He's been calling out Hasan Piker, tweeting, "Hasan, you're a human being, and I want to see you not be like a trampled-on shadow person. I'm going to force this situation on you." He then quote tweeted a fake Creator Clash card saying, "What's this missing? The people clearly want Sam to fight at the event. iDubbbz's has worked with Sam in the past, so why isn't he on it?" Well, Ian did an interview with Keemstar and Happy Punch, and this is what he had to say.
There's been some talk of Sam Hyde getting involved in your event. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, we just did a live stream where we spoke to it.
To address everyone asking about Sam Hyde, he's a difficult guy, all right? And we're trying to make this like a very positive event. You know, if Sam wants to do his own boxing event, I would encourage him to do so. He's got the money to do it. Make a boxing event. That would be really cool. I'd watch it. For my event, I've been working way too hard on this to get someone like Sam Hyde on the card.
It's our first event. Like, we need the most predictable people, like people that we know and, you know, have done a lot of stuff with before.
I can't twist someone's arm and say, "Be in my event."
If anyone saw the documentary Getting Away with It, we worked with Sam Hyde for a period, and it was tough. You know, he was wanting to put on his own show, and he did, and it was funny. He's not a super cooperative guy. He's very unpredictable.
Sam didn't show up to shoot guns with us for like 2 hours, and then when he finally showed up, he was very distant. I wanted to talk to you again, one-on-one.
About what?
All sorts of stuff.
Why?
Felt like yesterday was like a bit incomplete. We left shortly after that. For the rest of the week, Sam wasn't willing to meet up one-on-one. He kept coming up with different excuses like, you know, he was too busy or that his back hurt. And this continued for the remaining 5 days that I was in Rhode Island.
So involving him in our event just isn't a good idea. I think most people would.
Business risk.
I think most people would understand that.
Yeah, it's a huge business risk.
Sam Hyde is apparently too edgy for iDubbbz's. Look, if Vitaly, who's been arrested for assaulting a woman, can get on a boxing card, I don't see why Sam Hyde can't fight. People were not thrilled with iDubbbz's over this. People were tweeting, "If Sam don't fight, the price ain't right." Sam, of course, was retweeting all of this.
I mean, we're getting guys signing to agree to be within like 7 pounds of each other. I can't trust that. It's just hard to have trust there. We fly to LA and we're meeting these guys' coaches, making sure that they actually have credible coaches that are like not fitness boxing coaches. They're like actual guys that are going to, you know, get them in there and sparring and know what they're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today with a very special friend, Master Chim. I've known this guy for 10 years. This nugget of muscle right here. This is one of the finest gyms in the world, and I will vouch for that. I would know. I'm actually a white belt, going on 10 years now.
Mike.
When were you going to upgrade me to a blue belt?
You never really dropped off that check.
All right, now Master Chim, what exactly would you do to defend yourself from a lap situation? How would you get out of this?
Well, the first thing is usually a condom. The marks that could leave are permanent. And lifestyle injuries are usually the worst ones.
There's a list way longer than just Sam Hyde that we have to say no to.
He actually wants to box Harley, is the way I understand, and it's a no to Sam just because of the difficulties.
I don't know where you heard that. I've heard so much conflicting information.
We got Harley from Epic Mealtime versus to be announced. We don't know who his opponent is, but listen, I talked to Harley and he said that he wants to fight Sam Hyde.
Sam wants to fight a bunch of people. Also, on top of that, it's like we've put way too much money and time into this to have one person. Also, like, do you think Dr. Mike would box on a card with Sam Hyde?
Golly.
I've been boxing for 10 years ever since my mom passed away, and it's been such an incredible outlet for me. Watching all these YouTubers start boxing has reignited my passion for the sport. Let me show you how hard I've been training.
Good.
Yeah.
You ever used the gel?
No, this is some new stuff.
Just protect your knuckles.
Okay.
Oh, Sam Hyde's getting nerve damage in his hands. They're fake hands, hater.
I totally get that, but I talked to Harley, right? Because Harley's a big guy, and who could realistically face Harley? Like, you need another giant.
Aaron is so confident in his ability to box. When I talked to Ego Raptor, I was like, look, like, this is his size, like, and Aaron is so confident that he's gonna be fine that we just let him go at it.
I hit up Harley and asked him who he wants to box. He said Sam, and then Sam tweeted out basically like, you know, what his music would be as he came out or whatever. Look, I understand that, you know, Sam might not be on brand, but as far as a show and entertainment, like, yes.
Yeah, we would lose half the card though, like legit, actually, and all the sponsors.
Yeah, I can think of a ragtag group of people that like Sam could probably box with in the future, or an event that he would probably have to create, and that would be cool. Some crazy event with all sorts of non-brand friendly people. I think that'd be awesome, but it's just like not really a discussion for us.
Yeah, we can't entertain it.
Well, I think their point is the first impression is everything. Just look at Showstar. Showstar damaged their rep. No one wants to work with them. So, like, from their point of view, it's like, yo, this event has to go good. So that's what, like, Sam, okay, maybe he can be on Career Clash 2, but the first one has to go smoothly.
No.
If there's a possibility of a headbutt from the human being, we are not going to have them on the card.
We, like, you need brand consistency, and like we need to sort of show people what this event's all about. If you look at everyone on the card, like, these are like super decent people, and they have very thriving, successful careers.
They're
like,
all interesting.
Yeah, so that's what we want to keep it to. Like, it's a super positive event. There's like no reason to involve people that might taint that.
Once you face off with somebody, you're in a fight. Like, these are going to be fights. I don't want people to think that it's going to be fluffy. Like, you're going to have two people that are, in a fight, punching each other.
Oh, we have Sam here. Sam, there was talk of you being on this card. I don't think it's happening now. It sounds like it's not going to happen. But how serious are you about boxing, and who would you love to box in the future?
I mean, I'm the guy that iDubbbz's. Would you say that I inspired your boxing career?
No, you did not.
Okay. Okay. What did?
Rice Gum. He DM'd me.
Well, anyway, I would like to fight. I like Harley. I think he's a good guy. She's a huge man, and I'm a big man. I got got bacon wrapped around my fists right now as we speak. If Epic Mealtime offered me $1 million, I would go do whatever. I want to fight Sam Hyde for $1 million, and we'll do it in a burger with beans. I'm down. I'm game. Let's go. My target right now is Hasan Piker. Have you heard of that guy? The handsome one. Hasan, there's $1 million prize pool. There's $1 million. This is authorized, legitimate. But Hasan, you're going to fight me. You are going to fight me one way or another. You're going to fight me, son.
Dude, we weigh the same, but you're all muscle. It's insane. I have no advantages except for reach. He would destroy me. I would evaporate with one punch. Like, he would just punch me once, and then my head would explode.
Yeah, I think he's cruising for a bruiser right now, and I'm gonna put it on him.
That would break the internet. That would be a circus for sure. But what's your main beef with him?
Well, he's kind of like he's the guy on the left, that's like the alpha male on the left, and like, if you're gonna be a big muscled guy that takes steroids and whatnot, like, why not be able to back it up with actual violence? Sam, You have 1/50th of the followers he does. Yes, I know. However, people know my name. Second of all, my name is like the necromancer to these people. If you were a liberal podcaster dude, if you were the one who knocked out Sam Hyde, it doesn't matter that I don't have 1 million followers. That's like legendary status right there. That's like punching out 50 Richard Spencers. For real. Think about that for a second. I know I don't have as many followers as him. Duh, dummy. Hey, he's got more charisma. He's a handsome guy. However, I am the boogeyman to him in his mind.
On the Hasan subreddit and in the Hasan Discord and many other types of places, they are banning any and all mention of Sam Hyde's name, and they're removing it, and they're saying don't talk to him, don't address him, this white supremacist. If that's the case and Hasan is a big old buff boy, then this is his chance to beat up a Nazi. This is his chance to beat up a white supremacist, so I don't see why. And also help out a bunch of charities in the process. While detractors continue to claim he is stalling, Hasan continues to dodge Sam Hyde's request to fight. It's almost like Hasan is really, really scared that he's gonna lose. I don't blame Hasan for ignoring it. I've seen Hasan's physique, and I have seen Sam Hyde's physique. And Sam's a big boy. Sam is a big boy, and he would absolutely annihilate Hasan. Hasan, you have the chance to beat up a Nazi, a white supremacist, and embarrass him and take a massive victory for all the far left radicals out there.
I think that if we were to cross paths in the ring, we would probably both learn a lot from it, politically speaking, and I think we would both have a healing moment.
Like we've said throughout this whole call, like, we want cooperative people
and aren't going to headbutt each other.
Yeah.
By the way, I would never headbutt anybody I know, and you brought that up when my name.
Yeah, because you're too tall, Sam. That's the only reason why. We've got quite a few people that they were my dream picks.
Who's your dream pick?
Well,
none of your business, Sam.
If they decide to cancel, me and Sam will definitely do it.
Cool.
That's great.
There's honestly no reason for people to be getting hurt, severely.
Long-term brain damage.
We don't want to encourage that. So we've been very liberal when it comes to taking people off the roster.
You can be prepared in the gym, but like once that bright light's here and you hear the crowd, it's going to be different.
We'll probably be in contact with a sports psychologist. I played competitive sports my whole life. So I'm kind of aware of what's going to happen and how it's going to feel. I've already been talking to Ian about it, but we'll have a sports psychologist and work through doing ring walks and all of that stuff. I think we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. I'll practice taking off my shirt.
I want to see how much better Ian's gotten. I want to feel your power levels, man.
I think you're going to be shocked, Sam. I think you're going to be the most shocked because you've seen what he used to look like.
He looks, honestly, man, you look really good.
How much weight did you have to put on, iDubbbz?
So I guess frame of reference, probably back in July. That was a few months after that documentary was filmed. I was probably 150 then. Now I'm 185.
That's insane.
Damn.
Is there something that you did to help you eat? What did you do to put on the pounds?
I don't know, just weightlifting with Anissa and eating a lot.
I have a kinesiology background, nutrition background, so I'm able to kind of
She was guiding me the whole time. Yeah. Tell me what to eat, when to eat.
Do you guys have your commentators and the ring announcer and everything solidified and sorted yet, or is that still something you're looking for?
Get Ethan.
Ethan Klein?
Yeah, he's charismatic.
Yeah, I'll commentate with him, but there might be headbutts.
Now, we've talked to a couple of live streamers that we find to be very funny that we think will be good commentators.
We want a healthy mix of commentators that actually understand the sport of boxing and can actually tell people when things are good or things are bad.
What's the weight class you're looking for to fill in that spot?
Heavyweight.
It's heavyweight.
Well, I believe Sam Hyde has just caught. Oh, that's hilarious.